Hey everybody, let me check if we have anyone here. Hey Anchorbait, how are you? Yeah, this is the thing we're gonna be building. I like that blue. Oh, I just realized you guys are not seeing me, right? Hey folks, so welcome. Today we're gonna be building this DDmicro keyboard. It is a 50% with Bluetooth. It's not, I heard it's not very programmable, so we're gonna see how that works. And I actually had this poll online for people to help me decide on switches. I have box blacks and I have Kailh Pro Purples. I only have 47 of them, but I figured we could use maybe some ice purples for the modifier, so I can still use this. I'm leaning towards Kailh Purples, to be honest, because I want tactiles, but I'm open to having box blacks as well. So let's see here how that poll is going. Yeah, the anode is really nice. I remember when I did the unboxing, I really liked the anodizing here. I don't see any. Oh, what is this? This is no, it's not a scratch. So yeah, it is really good. All right, so let me quickly check the poll that I posted. Let's see here. Let's see if people even voted. Yeah, so Pro Purples, 15 votes versus Box Blacks, 3 votes. What I'm also gonna check is my tweet, sorry, my Instagram. I posted a poll there. Let's see if we have, what do we have there? So yeah, if you guys see here, we have, interesting, here we have Box Blacks winning. Let's check how many voted in what. So we have 4 voters here, and obviously 3 of them went for Box Blacks and only 1 for Pro Purples. But even if we add those 3 here, Pro Purples is still the favorite. So we're gonna go with Pro Purples, and I'm glad because that's really what I was leaning towards anyways. All right, so let me change back to this camera here. Let's see. So now we need to figure out how many stabs we're gonna need. So I'm gonna unscrew this. Let me take out the plate first. And let me take out those screws here. Go back to the chat. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have the same kind of anodizing for the 5 degrees. I really don't know why. Overpriced case. Hey, Julio. Thanks for joining us. How are you tonight? Okay, so let's figure this out. And there are those two things here at the back that prevents the thing from being straight. Okay, so it seems to me that we have, let me check, because we can either, I think, do this. Let me check the possible layouts online. So DDmicro. Hey, RMBLXX, thank you for the follow. It's really appreciated. Thank you very much. So they don't have a whole lot of documentation on possible layouts. I am thinking maybe that's the only supported layout. So we're going to use this and this as, let me double check here. They have, before we do that, let me check the chat. I'm seeing someone had a question. Give me 1 second. I don't have my chat open, so give me 1 second here. Yeah, guys, if you can follow. Oh, thank you, ILFTF2, for the follow. Thank you very much. So let's check here on our dashboard. The chat. Thank you. Thanks, Dog Blast. Really appreciate it. And I think someone had a question before, and I mistakenly closed the chat. So if you had a question, please ask again. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do steps here and here. And okay, so let me see, I have my steps here. The 2U, sorry about that. I think I had 2 pre-lubed stabs, so let me check if that's true. I don't think I have them here. I thought I had, but it's all good. So let me go back to the action cam. Let me fix this thing. Come on, camera. Work with me. So it did not alert on the stream. That's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, so maybe what I should do is change this. I did not order the cable yet. I was in conversation with Chris to order the cable, but I didn't finish that conversation. Did you order it? Okay, so I guess we're gonna clip and lube those tabs on camera because I thought I had them pre-lubed, but it's okay. I'll also have to do the Band-Aid mod on camera, so it's okay. Grab some scissors here. You did personally? Nice, nice. Yeah, I am digging that cable. And you know what's funny? Oh, this wood case is like a generic KBDfans generic key. What the heck? So it's I didn't even know this. Look at this thing. So am I supposed, I think I use both, right? Yeah. So this wood case here is a generic, I think, KBDfans case. And what I did, I had this was the only spare case that I had. And I received so here's the story. I ordered a GK 67 long time ago, like in the beginning of the year, and only the PCB and a plate. I didn't even remember that I ordered a plate, right? So now it arrived a couple of days ago, and I really wanted a 60%-ish keyboard for testing switches, right? This is hot swappable. So the only spare case that I had was this wood case from KBDfans. So I mounted it here, and this is one of those cases that come with a lid. So you can actually close this keyboard if you want to carry it around like so, which I think is pretty nice. And so today I was using the box blacks before, and I just put some Hakko violets on this one. And I like them. They remind me a little bit the box whites in weight, so I can type really fast with the switch. They're okay. Yeah. So maybe it's not KBDfans. Maybe it's, you know what? I can check that for you right now. Let's see. I got it from AliExpress a long time ago as well. So let's see. You guys are gonna see my purchase history, I think. Let me log in and I'll switch to the screen view again. So let's see my orders. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not KBDfans, it's from YMD, this one. And they only had the bamboo one available. I wanted to order something darker like this. I prefer, I think it's prettier, but that's all they had, right? So I went with that. Yeah, it's the YMDK case, correct. All right, so let me go back to cutting those Band-Aids. So what I've been doing lately is just cutting them in half here, like this. And then I cut small pieces like this. Before I used to mark them before cutting and everything, but now, I'm just doing this way faster. And the real challenge with Band-Aid mods, I don't know if you guys tried it before, is taking those stickers from the back of the Band-Aid, right? For me, it takes a lot of time. So now I'm using tweezers, and I'm getting better at that. So again, just to double check, we're doing here and here, okay. CA66. Let me tell you something about the CA66. I entered the GB, and then the invoice came, and I realized I didn't like it that much. So I didn't pay the invoice, reached out to the organizer and said, you know what, do you have someone waiting for a spot? Because I want to back off on the group buy. And he was okay with that, so I backed off. But now that I'm seeing a lot of them on oh, and this is gonna be, no, it's okay. And I saw a lot of them on Reddit, right? There's a ton of posts. I am kind of digging it. So I like it. I like it, yes. Do you? Do you like it? Enjoy? He'll do another GB soon. Yeah, with the success that this one has been, I think it makes a lot of sense to make another GB. There's a lot of people interested on that. I may jump into it as well. Okay, so the Band-Aid mod, here's the purpose of it, right? So if you don't, wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. Let me check something. I'm doing this wrong, right? Because there's no way to use a step from here to here, right? So I'm doing something wrong. Let me go back to screen focus, and I'll talk about the Band-Aid mode in a minute. Let me just go back here to see something. Yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong. So let's try to mount some keycaps here before we. But anyways, so the Band-Aid mode, right? The Band-Aid mode, the purpose of the Band-Aid mod is to prevent this part of the stab, the bottom of the stab, which is plastic, from hitting the PCB straight, like, and making this very plasticky noise, right? So it kind of prevents that noise. It makes that noise better. So that's the purpose of the Band-Aid mod, improving the sound of your stabs and avoiding that loud, plasticky sound. I know people that don't like it, that like the plasticky sound. So if you like them, that noise, I think you're good. So what I'm thinking here, yeah, we need to figure this out because I don't know how to place the stabs. Sorry, the stabs. So I fucked up, yeah, and it's okay. It's okay to fuck up, and I can change the Band-Aid. I don't mind doing that. So what I'll do, I'll use this thing to guide me. So we have 3 here, yeah. And I think I didn't fuck up. I think it's gonna be here and here from what I'm seeing. But let's make sure, right? Let's add this guy. This guy here. I may have fucked up. I'm not sure I didn't. So we're gonna figure this out. So okay, let's see. Here, and we are probably doing a 2U here. So we're gonna do 1.25 here. So that's the layout I'm looking for. And now we can see, so if here we have 3 1Us for the arrows, right? And then we have another 1U up here. Then another 1U here. Another 1U here, like so. And then up here, we're gonna have a 1.25U, like this, right? And then down here, we're gonna have 2 1.25Us. So I'm thinking it's like this. And then, oh, I have a box plex here. And then another one here or here. No, it's. Okay, let's start putting some caps here. Let me get another board to borrow some caps from. I'm gonna grab caps from the slant because I know there's a huge coverage here. So let me see. So let's put the arrows here. And actually, let me move this further up so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, it has a French quote on the back. Where is that? I changed to manual focus. Give me 1 second. I can't read this. Is that what you're talking about? There. Designate. Ah, CA66. Okay. All of that for nothing. Got it. I thought you were talking about the DDmicro. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Huey's stream. Yeah, that seemed like Latin or something. I don't know. It's okay. We're gonna have the arrows here, and then yeah, I am not in a clicky phase, so I do have jades here. I like them, but I don't know. I had enough of clickies for a little while, I think. So then we have a 125 view here. So let me grab a 125 from here. So 125. Oh, there. You see, then I need to switch to manual. So 125, and then we have another 125 here. Like this, right? And then we're gonna have the 2 space bars. So let me check which size is this space bar. I have no idea. Let's come from the other side where we have another 125 view. And give me 1 second, I'll have to get this key set here. Ouch. Oh, your cable from Chris is done? That's awesome. And here's what I'll do. I'll switch to this cam so you guys can see what I'm doing, right? And I'm gonna look for, so let me grab those. Oh, I need like a control here. Then it's a 1U here, then a 2U. So let's use this. 2 more switches. So we're gonna do a 1U here. And then we're gonna do another 2U. Yeah, so it's like this. Then a 1U here. green on green. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be using this as the final key set. I'm not a huge fan of this key set. The appeal this key set has is it has a lot of space bars that can be useful here. You see, we have all those space bars here that may be what we need. All right, and so then I'm thinking a stab goes here. Let's see what size. All right, so this is the size. Maybe not. Or is it? I think so. So we're going to do one stab here. Yeah, those here are Enjoy PBT, Cyrillic, Blue, EPBT, Enjoy PBT, yes. Those here are exactly that. And then we have this super weird space, which I'm thinking is either this size, no, too big, or this size here, which I think is correct. Is that correct? Let's see. So like this, perfect. So this is our bottom row, right? So I did not fuck up. As you can see, it's correct. We just need two here. All right. So now that we figured out the bottom row, let me take this out of the way so we can continue with the stabs. Let me go back to the previous view. This one. And let's add the other two band-aids. So if you guys are doing the band-aid mod, you have issues with the band-aid pieces, always use the tweezers like this and try to put it under the upper part of the band-aid. That's how I get them out every time. I used to struggle with this a lot before. And I actually need to check if this board is compatible with screw-in stabilizers, which is what I'm thinking of using. Oh yeah, there's also a green one, I think, correct. So we would screw here, here, which has some LEDs, I think. So this may be an issue. I'm thinking if I switch to clip hand stabs instead, or if I use a washer, I don't know. Let me ask on the KBDfans Discord. I know that the guy that built this hangs around there, so let me do that. Let's see if the guy responds. If not, we can use, let me see if I have snap-in or clip-in stabs. Yes, I do. So to be safe, I'm going to use clip-in stabs. for now. It's really hot in here, so let me lower the AC a little bit. I want to get the PBT Japanese as well. I'll get it eventually. All right, so let's start lubing those tabs, clipping and lubing. So for you that are not familiar with how to properly do your stabs, what we usually do is, let me see if I can get some good focus here. Of course not. So what you want to do you see those legs that have those that has this L shape? So what we're going to do, we're going to cut out both this leg here and this other leg here, right? Because this thing is not necessary for good stabilization since we have the Band-Aid mod. So we're going to be cutting those off from every part of the those two from the stab, right? We're going to be cutting those out basically. So let me grab some stuff here. Let's see. And as I said, we're going to be cutting those out. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. So here's what we'll do. We'll cut this one out like this, turn it around, and then cut this one out as well. And you're going to see we still have a little square. Let's see if I can focus here. There's a little leftover here, right? That we can also cut out like this. Done. So now you can see, let me try to focus it better, that we took out those two legs, right? So we're gonna do the same thing with everything, with all the four pieces of those tabs. Correct. That's exactly how you know. The part that you snap, which is, hold on. So basically, this part that you snap goes always on the small hole here, right? Because if you try it the other way around, even though this may fit, the clip won't work on the, sorry, it's the other way around. So you put it here and this part is gonna clip here, because if you try the other way around, this thing will go in, but you see it won't come down properly. So that's how you know. All right, so let me finish clipping those things so we can continue. Okay, so now the four are clipped, right? And we're gonna start lubing these parts. So for that, what you want is dielectric grease. I came to realize that this is the best brand. But before that one, I used this other one. Let me find it. Called Super Lube, which is decent. I just found that this is better. So this is the other one I used before, Super Lube, right? This is also good. Everything that is dielectric grease should be good, right? But I found that this brand, Permatex, is the best one. All right, so now that we are going to lube this, let me tell you about how to reassemble properly, right? So let me see if we can get good focus here. So do you see that this part here, there are two holes, right? And it forms an H, right? The way I always remember which part goes on the front is by this H, right? The hotel front. And if you check the back of this tab, you're gonna see that it doesn't have those two holes, right? It's one only. So to put this together, what you do is you get the part that you use to clip the wire, right? And you put that little H on the front, like this, right? So this is how you assemble it. And then what you do next is you get your dielectric grease tube and you basically put the wire in like this. I like to put it all the way. So the idea here is every part of the wire that touches plastic, you want to have a good lube there, like this, right? And then you take the part that you just assembled and you basically put it on the hole to the bottom hole, right? To the hole at the bottom, like this, right? And then basically you clip it in like this. And then I do the same thing for the other side. So I'm gonna grab one of those. I'm gonna insert this one with the H facing forward, like this. And then I'm gonna get my dielectric grease, dip the wire in, like this, right? Take it out. And then finally, we put it back on. And clip it back. So this one is ready. I clip it wrong. I always do that. There we go. Now it's ready, right? And what I'll do probably is add a little more grease here and here before assembling it. So now let me zoom out so we can do the same thing a little faster. Let me check chat. Hamon is really nice set. Yep, I like it. I don't think GMK would do that. He always listens to himself only. That's true. It's a nice idea though. I mean, I don't mind his dude. He's awesome, creates fantastic sets. He does. But anyways, let me go back to work here, put together this other stab so we can start properly building this keyboard. This one and this one. There we go. All right, so I clipped it wrong for sure again. So now that we have both steps ready to go, I'm just gonna do a final touch on the plastic parts. So let me actually move this a little closer, like this. Yep. So another tool I use for lubing is this. Let me find it. Oh, I think I know where it is. I use this thing to spread the lube, both here and on the band-aids, right? And if you look, this is actually used to take wax out of your ear, right? So yeah, I know, disgusting, but for this purposes, it's really good. Like, it's the best tool for doing that, for working with lube. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of lube here, right? And I'm gonna apply that on this little con. Hey Pixel, how are you, my friend? Welcome. How is the stream now? Because people were reporting that it was not good. Can you guys see the stream okay now? Let me know. Okay, perfect. So here's where we are. I did some soldering of some specific switches just to align everything, and now I'm going back and soldering the rest, right? So that's what I'll be doing now, soldering the other switches. Okay, perfect. Hey, Precise, how are you, my friend? Welcome. So I'm gonna solder the complicated ones first. This one here is a pain in the ass to solder. So I'm gonna do this one first. No, I'm using Pro Purples for almost all of the switches. Only this and those three are gonna be Pro Purple. So this is Pro Purples, right? And these are gonna be Ice Purples. So no, no Zelios. I have way too many boards with Zelios at this point. I could have used Zelios, but I'm bored by Zelios. I wanted to give this a chance. The Pro Purples. I think they are really good as well. Yeah, they look like Zelios. They do. But I have, I think, 3 or 4 boards with the Zelios already. So I'm not excited about doing another one with them. Before I solder this one, let me just see if it's completely flush. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna do the other leg already. There we go. Yeah, they look like Zelios, right? Okay. Let's see if there are any other switches that are a pain in the ass to solder. I don't think so. The black on W is gonna have, yeah, KBD 661. Black and white. That's the one from KBDfans, right, Pixel? I joined that GB, by the way. I think it's super worth it. Oh, the Eve Meteor. I think it's a little expensive for what it is, in my opinion, to be honest. Like, I consider joining, but I never use the F keys. I did like a heat map of the keys I use. Run deploy, my friend. You're too kind. You're too kind. Oh yeah, tips on 40% keyboards. Um, I am thinking about doing a video only about 40% of the layout that I use and whatnot, but I can give you good tips, at least the ones that I use for my own. So you can hit me up on our Discord. I'll be glad to help you with that. Oh, nice. So you have modded Alps. My face a little bit bigger. I certainly can. Just want, I just don't want the ugly part to get in. There we go. Is it better now? Let me know if it's better. I just don't wanna bother you guys with my face, my ugly ass face. Yeah, the Orange 75. I think that one is a little better. I am not too excited about the Meteor, to be honest. But again, 75 is not my favorite form factor. I prefer a 65 over a 75. Yeah, the Pizza 75. That's the orange one. Orange 75. I like that one, but meh. Did you guys see that guy that posted a lot of keyboards on Mac Market yesterday? Like a duck keyboard, a Pearl, and a shit ton. I think two or three TXs. Did you guys see that? Yeah, so that's true, precise. The 75, the pizza 75, the orange 75 is flat indeed. Yeah, this guy had like maybe 15 keyboards on sale and also a lot of other stuff like switches, even keyboard stands, a lot of stuff. He was basically, I think, selling his whole collection. I bought two keyboards from him. I bought a second Pearl because I want to sell the other one that I have that I didn't get yet. And I also bought a Smart 68 V2, which is a 65% but hot swappable. So I was curious about that one. That was actually a group buy that happened in 2016, I think. Yeah, so he had a lot of them. I actually got a good deal out of him for bundling two keyboards. I saved maybe 50 bucks or so. So it was good. But then what was not funny was that I maxed out my card buying those two keyboards, one of my cards. And this morning, Mastrop tried to charge my Serica kit and it didn't go through. So I had to log in and change the card on file. That was not funny. What is that board, Pixel? Sorry, guys, I'm just checking if one of the switches here is really flushed against the PCB. That's why you see only my hand. It's a Laser brand keyboard and SMK clickies. I have no idea which one that is. If you want to link it later, I'll take a look. So I'm not soldering any of the switches that are not properly fit because I want to try to align those before soldering. So I'm basically skipping those. Oh, Monterey Blues. I think I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, there's also a nice 75% on a 65% form factor that uses the Monterey switches if you get lucky, that I really like. So I try to always push down the PCB as I am soldering. No, I have not seen that, Julio. What is that about? Is that there right now? Let me check. KBDfans. Which channel? I'm curious now. Oh, they were working on a 60% DDmicro. That's nice. But you know what? If you're looking for a 60% with Bluetooth, I would get the YD60 Bluetooth. I have one and they work great. And as far as I know, this thing is not programmable, like using KMK or TMK or those good ones. DD Mills. Okay, I missed that. If you have a link, let me know. I would like to see that. So I think we're pretty much done with everything that is those 1U that are in place. We're just missing the space bar here and the things that are not fixed. So what I think I'll do is I'll start adding some caps so I can align the switches that has some wobbleness. So like this one here, right? I don't want to solder it without proper alignment because you see how wobbled this is. So we can use those switches here and those one at the top to align this one. And that's what I'll try to do now. Where did I put the up arrow? I have no idea. Oh, that's why I didn't take it out from this other board. You PM'd the link to me, so let's take a look at that. Give me 1 second. Aha, so this is the one. Okay. Did they say anything about KMK compatibility or something like that? Because the only reason I don't like the DDmicro is because it's not programmable, or at least not as programmable as my other boards. Yeah, because that for me is the only thing I don't like about this DDmicro is that it's not KMK compatible. So if they change that, for me that would be a killer feature, and I would even consider buying one of those. Otherwise, I'm gonna stick to the one that I really like, which is the YD60 BLE. Which caps, Pixel? Oh, you linked the board? Let me double check. Give me 1 second. I didn't see yours. Sorry, I completely missed that. Which board is it? Is it from this link? Laser, okay. This one. Super cheap. Oh yeah, this is nice. Let me. Yeah, crazy. But I like the caps a lot actually. They look pretty cool. Nice, nice purchase. So let me see if I can use this to align. So the first one I want to solder is this one here. That is super wobble. Oh, I can. Give me 1 second. I'll get to that. Let me just go through this alignment issue here, and then I'll get straight to that. Yep, pretty aligned, as you can see. All right, so let's move down to this one at the bottom here. See if I can make this one work as well. Welcome back, Pixel. I'm just trying to align this one switch here so it doesn't, let's see if we can make this work. This is terrible to align, like really terrible. Yep, now it's aligned. Very, very good. So let's solder the other leg. The link, okay, I can. Give me 1 second. You should have it now. I almost did something wrong here. Where's my, this one? Fala aí, Mitch. How are you, my friend? Welcome. So we are here doing this DDmicro. Não é o final ainda, mas é quase. Seja muito bem-vindo, meu amigo. So I'm trying to align this question mark, and I think actually this other key is a little misaligned, so I'll have to see if I can fix this. Parece que agora tá. It seems like now it's pretty okay. So let's do this one here. Grab. Exactly what happened, Julio. Exactly what happened. Oh, so here it's not this kind of key. It's a larger key, actually. Not even this size? Nope. I think it's larger. Let me see if I can find a layout. Let me see. DDmicro layout. Yeah, so we have a 1.75 here. It seems like 1.75. Which key is 1.75? Do you guys know? Maybe caps lock? I think caps lock. Yep, this should be the size. A 1.75 U enter. I need to look into that. I don't know if it does, but I'll check. I just wanted to find one to solder, that's all. Let's see if we got this right. It seems to be aligned. Let's do the other feet, the other leg. And I guess I shouldn't be doing this with PBT keycaps, right? I should be using GMK keycaps, but it's okay. All right, so moving on now to the next one, which is this 1.25U here. Ouch. Yeah, I saw that earlier on Reddit. Pixels. Pixel. I saw that. I see what you're talking about. The packaging, right? Yeah, I saw that. Super crazy. It's a little bit misaligned. Let me see if I can reheat the joint. It seems to be aligned now. Yeah, it was surprising that it came in one piece for sure. All right, so let's move on to the right side. So let me, oh, I still have to do this space here. Let me add some caps here. Yeah, this keycap here is not being the best to use for alignment. So let me see. Ouch. Yep, super well aligned. That's good. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. This is one U here. All right. When do you think you get your Royals in? They are supposed to be here if it wasn't for the strike, right? So I'm hoping the next week I'll be able to get them. That's my hope. One can only hope, right? So yeah, next week is my expected receival date on that. Yeah, I don't know if I will like the Royals. I hope I do, but I'll almost sure mod them. Yeah, Ice V2 is another switch I will receive soon. So that's another one I'm also thinking about using. And did you guys try Ergo Clears? I have some Ergo Clears coming as well. And I'm really curious about that one. If you guys have any experience with that. You need to work on your Switch collection. That's a never-ending thing, right? There's always the next Switch. Let's see how this is looking. Looks decent. As far as alignment goes, I think I need to reheat the joints a little bit. Let me see. Still not 100% here. Nope. And now it seems to be properly aligned. And I guess that was our last switch. So let's go back and start soldering the other legs. Hey, Arctic Fox. Look who decided to show up. How are you? By the way, Doom. What about Doom? Jim K. Doom? Didn't happen? Is that what you're trying to say, buddy? I think one of the spaces is messed up. Let's see. No, it isn't. So Caps Unlocked is not buying their part on the set. All my messages got deleted. What happened? I'm not following that. What happened? So I think the next thing we need to do is figure out a way to attach the battery here. So let's see. Oh, and I think the adapter is not the one we need. Definitely not. So I'll have to redo this wiring. And I'm not sure I'm a good person to do that. I don't know if I can do that. So let's see. What is this? Does anyone know what this is? I have no clue what this is. Oh, I think they have a manual. Let's see. DDmicro. DDmicro user guide. Let's see. Also, I guess you can do a non-split space if you wanted. Bluetooth pairing, customize your key definition. So I will need to replace this, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do it tonight because I don't have electric tape and I have no idea what this is. Does anyone know what this little thing is or what it's supposed to do? Because I have zero clues what this is. I could try to mod this. But I need some electric tape and I'm almost sure I don't have it. Here, I need to look for it. So yeah, I think I'll do the battery thing tomorrow. Let's continue and see if it works wired. Take out those caps. here. Yeah, I love this blue. The anodizing is really good as well. I just don't, oh, so I think I have a loose, oh, I have one unsoldered switch, like always. So let me take care of that first. Actually, two. Let's see if I missed any other switches. Yep, one leg here. Oh no, it's okay. It is soldered. One leg here. Yep, so now we're done. And as you can see here, Arctic Fox, they actually, for this one, they sent magnetic screws for a change, which is awesome. Yeah, so they never send magnetic screws. I think the only reason they sent this time is because it's a different kind of screw that you need with a washer. So I should really see if this works as is, right? Before putting on the keycaps. Let's check. Oh, and of course this is not going to work. Let me see. Do I have another USB-C cable around here? I may have. Yep. Let's see if this other one fit. Yeah, this one fits. Let's see. Already recognize the keyboard. The LEDs are lit, so those are good indications. Let's see. And let me bring up keyboard tester. Okay, the H didn't come up. Yep, this one is not working. Probably something wrong with the switch. So H, this one here. I should have tested that before screwing, using, doing the screws, but I didn't. So why is it a nightmare? I saw you talking about that, Night Fox. Why Arctic Fox? Why is a nightmare when it is the subreddit of the day? What is the issue? QWERTY ASDFGH. Yep, one leg is not soldered, one pin. ASDFGH. Up arrow, yes. Yep, now everything works. All right. Front page is filled with questions that have been answered 1,000 times. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of Reddit today. That's why I think I missed all those nice questions. All right, we're almost done, and I will probably do the battery stuff off camera, or maybe I'll open another stream tomorrow to figure out that once I get some electric tape. So let's see. Let's finish this up. So is this P? Let's see. No, P is here. Let me bring back the slant. And I know the colors just don't match. I don't like the combination very much myself. It's just a matter of coverage, but I'll probably change it later to another key set. I'll figure that out. Oh, the tangerines, let's see. Let's see if there's still time. Tangerines, no, I'm typing it wrong. Tangerines. There's 7 PMs already, and this guy's in Europe. Doesn't hurt to try. Oh, it's sold already. Deleted it. I guess I need to put the tangerines on my watch list. How are the silent reds? Are they good? Or are you using them to make something else? Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, I thought so. How much was the silent breads? How much was he asking for them? So here we'll have function, and here is menu. And then here shift, so it's a 175, I think, U and tab. So let's see if we can find those. This is a tab, that's not gonna fit. And then we have a menu down here. So this is menu, and this is function. Let's see, so we need a shift here. See if I can find the proper shift. Too big. I think I have the tab I need. Yeah, this key set is great for compatibility. It has a lot of stuff, but doesn't have the shift I need here, which I think, let's see, is a 1.75. I think I might have that. Why wouldn't it come with a 1.75 U shift? I think I misplaced this shift. It's super weird. It wouldn't come with one like that. So I don't know. So I just need a 1.75 U shift. Where the heck is my 1.75 U shift? God damn it. Not here. I don't believe I'm gonna be in trouble because of a 175 U shift. That comes with every key set I know except this one. Yeah, this is 2U. It has a shit ton of shifts, but no 1.75 U. Look at this shit. Maybe this is 1.75? It isn't. It's a 2U. It has two 2U shifts. How come?
I'll be damned. Yeah, it has all the shifts in the world except a 1.75U. I don't know what to do. Ah, motherfucker. Which other key is 1.75 that I can use? Caps lock is 1.75? I don't know. Yeah, so caps lock for now. Let's see what I can put here. Let me check something. Yeah, no. I think it comes with that key. I may have misplaced it. I'll need to find it later. So now I need to figure out what to do to replace that key. Look at this. It comes with every size of shift you can imagine, just not that one. So this is actually a shift, I think. So I can use this. Yeah. This is going to be ugly, but this is my only solution for now. Unless I can find a big ass control. But no. There we go. So it's going to be like this for now. And then I'll figure out what I did with my 175U shift. All right, so I think we can do a quick sound test before we wrap this up. Let's see. Oh, I need to remap. Okay, let me open Carabiner. So I can remap some keys for my Mac to work properly. So left option is gonna be left command, and left command is gonna be left option. There we go. Okay. So function is here, isn't it? Let me go to the manual. Where is function? Function is here. Why isn't it doing 1? Oh, this is function? So it says function here and fn reset here. How do I type 1? Left space 1, right? Yeah. But that's not what I'm getting. This is being space. Look, it's using as space. I know. Yeah, if it was QMQ, I would do this in 2 seconds. This is being space, so I don't know. And even if I hold it, it's being used as space. So just to wrap this up, I'm gonna type do a quick sound test, and then I'm gonna stop because it's really getting late. I'll figure this out off camera. There we go. All right, guys, do you have any questions or anything I can answer before we wrap this up? I am gonna, after we wrap this up, I'm gonna do a little research on why this is being handled as space on the default layout. So if you guys don't have any questions, I think I'm gonna end this thing here. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking around, and I'll try to see why those things aren't working. Okay? All right, guys, so I'll catch you up later. Bye-bye.